Hello everyone, welcome to Nirja Education. This is your class 10th Maths, lesson number 4 quadratic equation. My dear children, if you have not seen the first part of this chapter yet, please go through that one. Also like, share and subscribe our channel. In the first part, we discussed about what do we mean by quadratic equation, what is the standard form of quadratic equation and how we can represent quadratic equation mathematically if some particular situation is given. So in short, till now we learned about quadratic equation, but after getting that quadratic equation, what about that solution? How to solve quadratic equation? So that is we are going to see now. My dear children, there are total 3 methods. With the help of that, you are able to solve your quadratic equation. But before leading you towards the methods, I would like to explain you what is solution. As you can see on the board, here I have taken one quadratic equation. Now, this equation is having 2 sides. That means LHS and RHS. So, if I am going to solve this LHS and if I am getting answer as RHS, that means that particular is solution of the given quadratic polynomial. Not understood? Let's see by example. Here, if I am taking x as 0 first, I am taking x as 0 for this particular LHS. Let's put plus 1. What is the answer we are getting? 1. Okay, fine. Now let's take x is equal to 1. 2 into 1 square 1 minus 3 into 1 plus 1. Let's solve it further. 2 multiplied by 1, 2 minus 3 plus 1. 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So here we got answer as 0. Now let's take as equal to 2 for this. 2 square is equal to 4 minus 3 2s are 6 plus 1. 2 4s are 8 minus 6 plus 1. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So my dear children, we have taken 3 different values for x, 0, 1 and 2. And if you have noticed, we got answer 0. That means answer equal as our right hand side for the value of x is equal to 1. So we can say x is equal to 1 is the solution of this quadratic equation. Yes, why x is equal to 1 is the solution for this quadratic equation? Because while putting x as 1 in this left hand side, we are getting the answer as our right hand side, which is 0. So we can call x is equal to 1 is the solution of this quadratic equation. We can also say x is equal to 1 is 0 for this particular polynomial. If you remember the concept of zeros which we have discussed in our second chapter polynomial, right? Zeros of polynomial. For putting x is equal to 1, I am getting this polynomial as 0. So particular polynomial I can consider 0 of polynomial is 1. So we can say x is equal to 1 is the root of this equation. We can also say the x is equal to 1 is the solution for this equation. And my dear student, this is quadratic equation. So quadratic equation is having highest maximum 2 solution. And that is also we have discussed in our chapter polynomial. Polynomial with the degree 2 can have maximum 2 solutions. Same way the quadratic equation can also have maximum 2 solution. Maximum, that means either it can have 0, 1 or maximum 2. So now we all are knowing what do we mean by solution. Now let's see various method of solution of quadratic equation. Now let's see how to get the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Dear children, you have learned how to factorize quadratic polynomial in your 9th standard. So you already are knowing this thing, and if you remember in your 10th standard also we have learned in second chapter polynomial. So here in this session we are going to discuss how to find the solution of quadratic equation by the factorization method. Rest of two methods we will see in our next videos. Now by factorization, that means we are doing the factorization by splitting the middle term. Now let's see example. Here I am taking the standard form of quadratic equation, and which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Suppose if I am going to factorize this polynomial, particular ax square plus bx plus c, I am getting the factor as x minus alpha and x minus beta. So this 2x minus alpha and this x minus beta is the factor of this polynomial. And if we are writing quadratic equation is equal to 0, that means if any of this term becomes 0, then we are going to get the answer as 0. So there are two possibilities, either x minus alpha is equal to 0 or x minus beta is equal to 0, or both can be 0. So I am getting the value of x as alpha, here I am getting the value of x as beta. That means if I am going to put x is equal to alpha, then also this polynomial turn into 0, or if I am going to take x as beta, then also it will become 0, or for both the alpha and beta also it can be 0. So my dear children, this way we can find the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Now let's see some of the examples so that it will give clear idea about this. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Roots, that means solution. They have asked us to find the solution of this given quadratic equation, and till now we are knowing only one method, that is factorization method. So we are going to apply factorization method over here and we will find the roots, that means solution of this quadratic equation. So factorization method, that means we are going to split the middle term. This middle term is minus x. That means we are going to find two terms such as addition of that will give the answer as minus x, and product of a and c, that means product of 6x square multiplied by minus 2 is equal to 6 to the minus 12x. That means we need to find two terms such as that sum will result as minus x and the product will result as minus 12x square. So if I am taking 3x and 4x, 3x and 4x, 3x minus 4x, so 3x minus 4x will result as minus x, and if we are going to multiply 3x multiplied by minus 4x, it will result as minus 12x square. So we are going to split this middle term as 3x minus 4x. So let's write first term as it is, which is 6x square. We are going to split the middle term, that means in place of minus x, we are going to write 3x minus 4x plus 3x minus 4x, and this last term also we are going to put as it is, which is minus 2 is equal to 0. Now as you can see, we can take 3x common from this both the terms. What left? 2x plus 1. We can take minus 2 common from here, minus 2, that means again 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we got 3x minus 2, 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. That means any of this term turn into 0. So we are going to find the solution. So let's take 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Let's solve this first. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. We can write 3x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the one solution. Let's take another term. 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. That means 2x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 by 2. We got two solution over here. X is equal to minus 1 by 2, x is equal to 2 by 0. If you want to check the solution is the roots is right or not, you can put this x is equal to minus 1 by 2 over this, and you can check whether it turns into 0 or not. Same for other solution. So my dear student, this is your factorization method to solve the quadratic equation, and which is very easy. So this is all for today. We'll see you next class with the various method. Till then, keep learning with Nirja Education.